Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's RJ, and I live out of that 96 Dodge Ram wagon. And here we are. We're going to call this segment Shout Out Sunday. But first, let's get into the weather. This morning, not right now, but this morning, the temperature in Geneva was 68 degrees. It's 63% humidity. The high today is supposed to be 86 with only a 10% chance of that wet stuff. And there's a breeze, a wonderful breeze coming in from somewhere, and I really don't know. Currently, the temperature is only 77, which is a great thing. Great. Back to the channel. Let's go ahead and get down this coffee. That's very hot. Oh, it is very good too. Very good too. Welcome, everybody. I hope you're having a great Sunday. It's about 10 o'clock here. I found me an old shade tree to get into. What I couldn't get out of my mouth yesterday about Ron. Ron was going to be there yesterday. Why? Because it's the end of the month. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. I really don't. But I hadn't had my full dose of coffee yet, so I'll just blame it on that. Yeah, have you noticed I also repeat things? Certain words at the end, that's another thing I've got to break. Certain little habits that I'm noticing that's not me, so I'll work on those things. Whew, the van over there. Oh, there's the Ram wagon. So, if you haven't subscribed yet and you stumbled across my channel, please subscribe, watch a video in the full length, and get a bell notification. And we're going to go ahead and jump into this little segment called Shout Out Sundays. All right, so Tatman 257 is from he's from Auburn, Indiana. We're gonna go ahead and do Jason's because Jason's from Smith Station. I know that. And Hothead Joe, I'm assuming, is from somewhere in Auburn, Alabama. We got Carol Ennis, 517, from Medicine Park, Oklahoma. Currently in Columbus, Georgia, though. And Jason Youngblood are from Triton, Trion, Georgia. Yeah, so there's my small shout outs for everybody. And I'm RJ, and I'm from Columbus, Georgia. I know Keith Sanders is from Columbus, Georgia. Kathy Davis is from Wetumpka, Alabama. Denise Dirksen is from Sylacauga, Alabama. Carl McCluskey from Catala. Yeah, so welcome everybody to the channel. Thanks for the information so I can do the shout outs. If I get enough of those, I'll include that on Sunday. And that has been your Sunday shout outs. Let's talk about something that's near and dear to my heart, and that's coffee filters. Coffee filters. Yeah, why are we having a conversation about coffee filters? There's just paper. They're just paper. You've seen my little funnel I make my coffee in, and that's all great. And you know, you get these paper filters, and they're mainly pre-formed. Boom, this is at the bottom of the pack, and you go in and you push them down. And you fill them up with coffee. Well, I was having a problem in my pour over because sometimes they, you know, the first ones you pull out did great. I could do my thing and blah blah blah. But I have since come across an alternative filter And by the way, using a filter, my pour over, there's a straightener that comes in it, and I can use that, and I will. But the reason why I don't is, number one, you have to use water to clean it, and when you're out on the road living in a van like I do, water's a resource that you don't want to waste. I have discovered, not that I invented, but I discovered, and they were staring at me the whole time, are these filters, the pre-formed cone filters. And this filter works in my apparatus very good. Why? Because it's shaped like it. Okay? Number one, it's shaped like it. Two, I put the coffee in there, and then I can pour the whole pot of water in it as it's doing, and I usually put it down, and it holds. It don't fold over at the top. I'm not getting grounds in the bottom. So with that being said, right now, and I'm sure somebody will improve upon it later, right now, if you're doing a pour over setup like I do, I'm going to recommend this type of filter, just because the ease of it, just because you don't get any grounds in it, it don't fold over on the ends, and there you have it. It's pleasant out here. It's very quiet. I chose over here. I'm at Almo because I knew it was open. They don't ever lock down, and I was only here for last week for a day, so I was able to get back on the property without a problem. And by the way, when I say getting back on the property, most of these places don't have a check-in. Big Laser does. They require you to check in over there, but and the guy that comes around, if you don't see your name or something on there, he will come up to your spot, says, hey, did you check in, and make you go back and check in, because they get funding depending on how many visitors they have. So they're really up on that. But all these other places is basically the honor system, and I know I could probably go and come back and go and come back and never have a problem, but there's a couple factors. Number one, somebody's going to be watching you. Somebody will see you coming in and out. There's always a trail camera, which is why those people got nailed that one day I was there a couple years ago, that went around the closed fence, which is why the front campsite is not open right now, because of some dumb people doing something they shouldn't have been doing. The back campground in the back section was gated off because they let the wildlife de-stress, and they drove in the quail field or the dove field and drove around it, and trail cam picked them up, and next thing I knew, here come the game warden and the gentleman that maintains the property, and they were escorted off, and I'm sure they got fined and got a restriction, but they ruined it for everybody else. And the fact that I got busy Friday, I didn't get to call wildlife management to find out if he was opening the property. So next week I anticipate being at Blanton Creek, because they're open. They open it up after Labor Day or at Labor Day. Last year I found out they had it open because there was a quail hunt. So that was the only reason why it opened the day before. So keeping me from having to drive an hour to and from just to find out the gates were locked, I just headed east and went over here, which is fine. You know, this property, because the woods got hammered, cut down, I'm exploring different campsites in this spot. And right now the van's over there in the sun, my cooker's in the sun, and I'm in the shade. And there's a fire pit right over there. So it's okay. I'm working with it. I'm adaptable. There I go again. I've got to quit that double talk. Don't know what it is. I don't do it on purpose. It's just one of those things. Update on Al Taylor. He's still in the hospital. Not sure which department he's in. He's having some. He's okay. He's okay. But as Matt's mom said, he's funny. He's well, but he's ornery. And you know, Al, we hope the best for you and get better soon. Get better soon, really, because we need you there. Let me tell you, Al, when you know, Matt made this comment the other day, when Al's there and they feed us, the community warriors feed us, then people they don't give us no flack. We ask, they give. Yesterday Al was not there to tell them, hey, you're supposed to feed them. If they ask for this, and this, give it to them. Well, Al, you need to hurry up back, because the food line dismantled without you. I'm going to tell you. If anything, you make them guys do what they're supposed to do, and they didn't do it yesterday because the general, which is yourself, was not there. So hurry back. Plus, we just want to see you again. Saturday was good. Saturday was real good. This coffee is real good. This Sunday is going to be excellent. Excellent. I am glad August is behind us, because I'm going to just straight up tell you, the DJI gimbal works real well. I'm thinking about getting another one just as a backup, because I'm sure this internal battery is going to go down. The Rinse Kit Pro is on the way. It's probably sitting between here and there. They say it's going to be delivered Tuesday from 10:45 in the morning to 1:45 in the afternoon. So that's going to happen on Tuesday. And I'll do an unboxing. I'll have everything all set up, and I will do a proper unboxing for it. And give yours. I've already come up with some other uses for it, and I'm actually looking forward to getting that piece of equipment, you know, because the fridge, it's a fridge. I had a fridge, it was nothing special. The batteries, I had a battery. This one's a little elaborate battery. It's a 280 amp hour SOK battery. It's got a built-in heater, because lithium batteries can't be charged after they get to a certain temperature down, and is Bluetooth. So this is, I'm curious to see how this battery does during the winter. I have all the faith in it, and that all works out. I'll have the other one after the first of the year sometime, and then I can move forward with a permanent shower kit. This Rinse Kit Pro will turn into something here. I could then probably do my dishes in water instead of vinegar, so you know, turn that into that. Plus, I still got the outside shower stall in case I want to take a shower outside, and I have that right there to help me do it. So yeah, it's going to serve very well if it is what it is, and I'm kind of looking forward and excited about that one. Bombarded with ads for Talladega Motor Speedway and all that, so I'm waiting on StubHub. They said 48 hours. I'm going to give them till Wednesday, and I'm going to call them back. But they said they would have escalated my request up to a priority, because I made a phone call. I just want my tickets. I don't see why they can't release the tickets. They have to do it the day of. That's a joke. You know, that's bad business. Because in the back of your mind, you can have something happen on their end and not get the tickets and not be able to go in. But they got down that I need to enter the venue by Wednesday. I think it's Thursday, but I told them Wednesday. So he told me 48 hours, which was Thursday, and nobody works on Saturday, nobody works on Sunday, Monday's a holiday, Tuesday's the first day back, so I'm going to give them till Wednesday. Hopefully they'll come through if they can't come through and can't get it, I'm going to have to cancel those tickets and go a different route. Yeah, because let's face it, for me, I'm wanting to go camping. I am going to go this year inside and watch more of the race. As I have the tickets in my hand, I will reach out to my buddy Richard and tell him that I'm coming. You know, he was my neighbor when I was over there, so they all camp in the same place. Vacation every year. He's in there on a Monday and sets up his canvas tent. Oh, he's got it going on. That he works for Georgia Power. He's a hot-tempered guy, so he's got air conditioning. We're in October. He had air conditioning. That place was an iceberg, dude. Very much iceberg. I wonder if I have the picture. Still have the picture of that. I don't know. I have to look it up and find out where it's at. Yeah, so StubHub is holding up my Talladega adventure right now. Holding me hostage, I think. But yeah, they've got my money. They wanted feedback. I'm holding back on the feedback until I get my tickets. And then when I do that, if I get my tickets and everything work out, I'll give them a 5-star review. If not, I'm going to give them 1 star for effort and explain why. What did we have last night for dinner? Let me see. I had 2 beef patties covered in, and I shouldn't have had beef patties because we had hamburger at lunch, but only ate 1 of them, so I don't feel so bad. 2 beef patties smothered in pepper jack cheese, and all it melted beautifully. And I had my little sauces and condiments on it and ate it. And that's pretty much what I ate. I ate 2 things of yogurt. This morning, I'm going to break out with the eggs that I got from Jeff. I'm going to have some sausage. I got the Canuckin sausage hot links. Yeah, I bit the bullet. I had to get some. Just had to get some. And I will cook that. And yeah, I will cook that up. And that's what I'm going to have for breakfast. I'm going to have eggs and sausage for breakfast. And this delicious Starbucks maple pecan coffee. 2 brands of maple pecan from other manufacturers. And I don't know, maybe my taste buds just got used to this. But hey, if I can swallow it and it tastes good in my mouth, I'm going to go with it, and it's cheaper, because I'm telling you, $17.47 for 17 ounce. No, it's $14.78 for 17 ounces. Is quite costly, but it's good, and it's what. So let's go ahead and wind this down a little bit. Thanks for everybody stopping by and spending some time with little old me, the old man, as I'm called at work. And send your prayers and thoughts to Al. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, even though you got 1 day left. Almost everybody has 1 day left, including me. It's just I always have 1 more day left when I come in on Sundays. Enjoy, get out to nature and do something, because, you know, this commemorates, I guess, the last summer thing. I'm sure the beaches are full and all the good campgrounds are full. I'm out here with nobody, and that's the way I like it. Everybody call your relatives and your family. Call your brothers and sisters. My brother Larry, he's a subscriber too. He's from Hollywood, California, Beverly Hills, California. Hollywood, Beverly Hills, California. He just got a new Suzuki, new to him, Suzuki. I think he said it was a pretty sharp bike, but he got him a new bike recently, and yeah. So I guess that's it. I'm just rambling on. I can't get my thoughts out of my mouth. Everybody enjoy your Sunday. Kiss your dogs, pet your wife. I keep saying that backwards. I don't know why. And call your mom. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and we will holler at you later. Bye now.